Yeah, my name is Alex Lipontsov. I'm working as project manager at IQHIVE Limited. And obviously my main task is to make sure the projects are completed end to end, which includes back-end work, front-end work usually, and testing, of course. And our company, IQHIVE, specializes in quite complex development within telecoms sector mostly. I've been working in IQHIVE for the past 2 years, and so our company specializes in IT development, especially within the telecommunications sector of New Zealand. We run a few different projects that affect, for example, mobile provisioning, faster broadband provisioning, customer portal where the customers can log in the requests, and so on and so on. So it's quite a big scope of projects which we're doing for large customers in New Zealand, and the end users of this obviously are the people who use the services. Look, when I joined IQHIVE, we already partnered with QAonCloud team for testing. The main expectations from the testing team that all the testing plans go according to the schedule, and the testing is done comprehensively and reliably, and we can rely on the results that the team produces. I can definitely say that for the past 2 years we partnered with QAonCloud team, and we're very satisfied with the results of this partnership, especially that the results we get from testing are reliable and in-depth, comprehensive. First is that I can rely on the team doing the testing. So on my end, I'm logging specific requests, like if a new feature comes on board or it's a weekly regression testing, then I spend minimum effort on my end to pass what needs to be done by the testing team. And in return, I actually get quite a comprehensive and detailed testing results. The second part that I really like is the flexibility of the testing team, because quite often there is any urgent fix that needs to be tested or any feature that goes unplanned. It's quite good that the team can react quickly to our requests, and especially even considering the time differences, I still think it's really quick and operative response that we get. So to me, the two major and most important parts are how quickly the team reacts and how qualified and quickly they produce their testing results. In the project that I currently manage, we have weekly cadences of production and pre-production releases. The QAonCloud team does manual testing as well as automated testing. So in the end, every week I'm getting the results of both manual and automated testing, and those results are captured with detailed explanation whether the feature or the regression testing card has passed or failed. Once I get those details, it's very easy for me to pass on to the developers, because the testers always provide a good explanation of the steps that they were using to reproduce the issue. So yeah, I'm quite satisfied that we're getting both automated testing results and manual testing results, and the way they are populated and the way they are handed back to me, and then I hand them back to the developers team to fix. Well, the main benefit that I see from partnership with QAonCloud team is that we can fully rely on the testing results, because every project has different parts of it, which is back-end development, front-end development, and testing part. And each of them is as important as the previous one. So partnering with QAonCloud team, we basically rely that the testing part is done thoroughly, is done reliably, and the results we're getting from the testing are enough for us to proceed and to tell the end customers, hey, this feature or this particular request is now fully developed, it's tested, and it's working as expected. The second benefit of our partnership is related to the first one. So when we ask the QAonCloud team to test something, that means developers and our internal testers can focus on something else. The third benefit that I see is again how quickly the team can respond, because quite often there's an urgent feature that needs to be tested or some bug fix that needs to be tested, and even considering time difference, I always can message the team and there will always be somebody available to test. It all starts straight away, and then depending on how complicated is the testing, we get the results in usually a day or 2 days max. Yeah, absolutely. I'm personally very keen to continue working with QAonCloud team because I'm really satisfied with the results that we get, and I'm also really satisfied with the communication and the way the work is done. So personally, I'm totally for working with QAonCloud team. I'd be happy to recommend any businesses, anyone who wants to get a good results out of testing. 9.5 out of 10. I guess I want to add big thanks to the QAonCloud team, especially the guys who are working with directly for their continued support and good results that they produce. So thanks a lot. Keep up. Great work.